Project management is a key aspect of the job description of every security auditor. And that's what we're going to look at here in part 1 of Systems and Infrastructure Lifecycle Management. As a project management professional, you would learn the same type of techniques that were used to rebuild the Pentagon after 9/11, to transform IBM from a successful IT hardware company to an IT software leader, as well as organize and manage the Olympic Games. As a matter of fact, CBT Nuggets offers an entire project management professional video series of 30 videos towards the PMP. However, in the CISA, we need only to look at a small segment of project management. That's what we're going to do in this first of a 3-part series on systems and infrastructure lifecycle management, starting here with project management structure. There are a bunch of different approaches to performing project management. Some of these look at a systematic view, others on a holistic view, others focus on software development, security policy development, others have detailed workflows for creating documents. The good news is there are some prominent de facto standards, and one of those is the PMI, the Project Management Institute, with its Project Management Body of Knowledge, or PMBOK. If you go to pmi.org, you can find information about this body of knowledge and some of the newer standards and documentation up there. For example, in the bookstore, you can get the government extension to the PMBOK guide. The Project in a Controlled Environment, or PRINCE2, is also a de facto standard. You can learn more about this project management standard from ogc.gov.uk. PRINCE2 is a recognized world-class international product and a standard method for project management. Or finally, there's the IPMA-HR, the International Public Management Association for Human Resources. Now, whether you use PMBOK from the PMI or PRINCE2 or IPMA, the bottom line is each one of these methods, organizations, and systems have their own pros and cons. But there are several things that are common across all the different project management methodologies. And I want to focus specifically on those as it relates to the CISA. A project is defined as a time-sensitive effort or an assignment of tasks with a specific goal that is deliverable within a certain time frame. A directive that can be accomplished in measurable terms. Projects, by definition, have a start date and time and a stop date and time, and are divisible or broken up into multiple segments. These segments are also referred to as phases. A project can be a simple set of tasks, or it can be a complex effort that has elements of risk involved, in the sense that if the project isn't completed within time frames and budget, it can have a detrimental impact on the organization. Typically, a project begins with a charter statement, or a mission statement, and it ends upon the completion of the task. Projects can often contain sub-processes or sub-projects that fall into these categories: the project initiation, project planning, project coordination, project execution, project management, this is misspelled, sorry about that, discontinuance of the project, and project closing. It's vital that the project manager look at the project in terms of its importance to the organization, the overall business goals, its connection with the organization's strategy, the relationship between this single project and other projects, and the connection or linkage of this project to underlying business goals. Typically, several projects are running simultaneously, so the relationships between those projects is really important. You also need to know that there's 3 major forms of organizational project: influence, pure form, and matrix. The influence project organization form is where the project manager only has the staff function. There's no formal authority by the company or the organization. In the influence form, the project manager is only allowed to make advisement to peers or suggestions to team members as to what activities should be completed. In other words, they only have an influential or advisory role. In a pure organizational form, the project manager has formal authority over all those individuals taking part in the project. And with the matrix project organization, management authority is shared between the project manager and various department heads. If you're an auditor, you need to understand which one of these organizational project forms is being used. Let's look at an example here of a sample organizational chart used